You ever think about how much we say I love you these days? We throw it in texts, we say it when we leave the house, we even comment it under pictures. But if we're being real, how often do we actually mean it? And even deeper, how often does our love cost us something? See, love is easy when it's convenient, but Jesus, he gave us a different standard. He said, greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. That's John chapter 15, verse 13. And I used to think that was just about dying, but now I see it everywhere in real life. And I think we might be missing it. So let's talk about what Jesus meant when he said, lay down one's life. Because if love was just about dying, then Jesus wouldn't have spent his whole life showing us how to live. Think about it. Jesus laid down his life before the cross. Every day he put other people first. He gave time, patience, grace, even when people didn't deserve it. He healed, taught, forgave people who didn't even say thank you. He could have stayed in heaven, but he stepped down for us. And here's where it gets real. He's not just asking us to admire that kind of love. He's inviting us to live it. So here's the question. How often do we actually lay down our lives for others? Not in the dramatic jump in front of a bus kind of way, but in the daily, quiet, inconvenient ways. Think about it. Have you ever been in a rush but stopped to help someone anyway? Ever felt justified in holding a grudge but chose forgiveness instead? Ever wanted to snap back in an argument but chose patience instead? That's laying down your life. That's choosing love over self. And that's what Jesus was talking about. We say we want real love, but real love will cost you something. It's giving when you don't feel like it. It's being present when you'd rather check out. It's choosing unity when division would be easier. So here's my challenge for you. Today, find one way to love sacrificially. It doesn't have to be huge. Just one moment where you choose love over self. Maybe it's being patient in traffic instead of getting mad. Maybe it's putting your phone down and actually listening when someone's talking. Maybe it's showing up for someone who can't return the favor. Because here's the truth. Love isn't always what you say. Love is what we give. And when we love like Jesus, we don't just change people. We change the world. So, how will you lay down your life today?